Why having a niche is important? Because it will narrow your audience, but it will make you an expert on that kind of field. Jazz Amore, Jazz Amore, Jazz Amore.
Ciao, my name is Eleonora
And my name is Rossella.
and together we are
Jazz Amore.
And this is our channel where we share motivational videos, inspirational stories.
Musician mindset and marketing tips for musicians who want to start living from music.
If you want to know how to find your music niche, please keep watching. If you're watching this video, it's because you are trying to define your music project, and something very important is to define your niche. And we have our marketing expert here with us, Rosella.
Yes, I had the chance to study marketing here in Australia, and actually we worked a lot on finding your niche for your project. Why? Because it's gonna be much easier for the client to find you. So, for example, we are contemporary Italian music duo living in Australia. Okay, so for example, the client that is organizing an Italian theme party or an Italian restaurant will soon find us. And why having a niche is important? Because it will narrow your audience, but it will make you an expert on that kind of field. Like, for example, for us back in Italy, we didn't used to sing and play Italian music that much, but since we moved here and we understood that playing Italian music would celebrate our culture and would be much appreciated for the audience, we became experienced, much more expert in that field. We studied a lot of new songs, we went back to the history of the Italian music, and we got much more passionate about that as well.
Okay, so start asking yourself what makes you happy playing, because you're enjoying music or singing. That's something you probably have already found out because you've been playing for a while, singing for a while, you're trying to define your project. So first thing to do to understand your niche is what makes you happy, first of all. Because if it makes you happy, you'll keep doing it. If it doesn't, it's just a marketing choice because you think, people are gonna like it, but you don't like it, then you're not gonna communicate. Actually, you're going to communicate that to the audience, the fact that you don't like it, and the audience won't like it either. So based on what you love and your passion, can you define something that makes you really unique, something very peculiar of your project? For example, we can think of a guitarist who plays blues, so that's already a niche, but something unique could be how you play with a guitar slide. Finding a niche is exactly defining what makes you particular and then going deeper, because of course, for example, blues is already a niche or Italian music is already a niche, but then that niche might be already saturated.
Yes, so can you go deep? Can you find a micro niche? Like, for example, blues, you can play romantic blues, for example, with the slow melodies and slow mood. Or for the Italian niche, you can go deep, you can play opera or you can play contemporary music. So go deep and narrow much more.
Yeah, and don't worry, because that's, as Rosella said before, that's gonna be your strength, not your weakness, because you're gonna be so unique that people will love you for it and will find you for it. If you don't know exactly what can be very characteristic of yourself, you can ask your family, your friends, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, anyone who has already seen you playing and performing, because they might be able to tell you something you had no idea of. For example, when I sing, everyone says like, oh, my voice is so
Calm, peaceful.
I had no idea. In my mind, I'm like a rock star, but for everyone else, it's like, oh no, you're so pleasant to hear and so peaceful. I had no idea, but that's the feedback I'm getting. So definitely, you need to get feedback from people you know.
Another thing that you need to be mindful about it is that you have to make your offer interesting for the client. Like, for example, for us, we found out that a duo composed by two women could be visually much more interesting in the Italian music niche. And we are also expanding now, and we call out a female double bass player and a female drummer. So can you imagine 4 women singing Italian contemporary music? So it's like it's really narrow, and it's really important to be also visually catchy other than musically catchy, of course.
Yes, in fact, we dress up, for example, in very similar way, or at least similar color, or something that sparks the attention of the audience.
We also have, for example, a vintage microphone, and everyone noticed that.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about our music gear in another video.
Also, it's really important to understand how you can fill the gap in the market.
In our case, there's not many female musicians in the Italian community in Australia, so it's really going deeper and deeper in the niche, and also answering the question, how am I helping the community? What is it that is missing and people are looking for? So in our case was Italian entertainment. In your case could be anything like very specific to what you do.
So we hope you found this video helpful for your project and understanding how to find your niche. And now, if you watched it till here, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. It will mean a lot to us.
And if you watched the video so far, please let us know by typing in the comment below the word
Caffè. Ciao!